All right, what's happening, my mathletes? That's right, Mr. Muscarella coming at you. And in this video, we are going to take a look at using our calculator to solve different types of trig functions. So let's go ahead and take a look at 3 of these examples. Now in the first one, we're going to be given the information where it says, solve the equation using a proportion and the sign button. So we're told straight up off the bat that sine of 30 is equal to x over 5. So what I want you to notice is where the variable is. It's in the numerator. So to solve this, sine 30 is the same thing as like sine 30 over 1. So if you cross multiply, you'll have x equals, because x times 1 just gives you x, and then be sure to write the 5 on the outside. So we'll have 5 times the sine of 30. Now you'll go to your graphing calculator, and when you type that in to your graphing calculator, you'll end up with the following value. And that value, in this case, is going to be 2.5. So x is going to be about 2.5. So that would be the value of that particular sine. All right, so let's take a look at this one here. Now this one's a little bit different, because notice on this one, the variable is in the bottom. And so when you have the variable in the bottom, I call this technique the switch, because when you have the variable in the bottom, you're going to switch its space or its place with the other term. So 5 is going to stay in the same spot, but sine of 30 is going to go on the bottom. Now again, you'll type that in your graphing calculator, and you're going to get a value of just 10. So that is it on these first couple of examples here. Notice where the variables are. Again, they're in the fraction, they're not for the angle. So when you're trying to find a value of x that represents a side length of a triangle, maybe it's an opposite, maybe it's adjacent, maybe it's hypotenuse, you're going to use this type of format as you go through and solve it. Now the next example is one where we're going to try to find the angle. So here in this example, you can see the x, the variable, is there for the angle. So this is where we're going to use the, in this case, arctangent button. So any time you're trying to find an angle, you're always going to use arcsine, arccosine, or arctangent, depending on the ratio they give you. So in this case, let's take a look at this. So you would start by writing arctangent of 3 over 4. So you could write it that way and put the x on the right-hand side or the left-hand side. It doesn't matter which way you write it. So the other way, you could write it x equals arctangent of 3 over 4. Then you'll go to your graphing utility. Ooh, don't know what happened there. You'll go to your graphing utility and type that in. And when you do that, you'll get a value of about, now this doesn't say what place to round it to, so we'll go 4 decimal places. So 36.8699. All right, so that's how you solve these kind of problems. And again, the first 2, you're trying to find a side length. The second one, you're trying to find an angle there in example number 4. So be sure you know the differences between how to do that using your graphing utility. All right, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. You guys make it a great day, and I'll catch up with you later. Peace out.